Good day everyone, I am LADYLYN ECHAQUE. So for today's video, I will going to answer the 3 questions in activity 5. So the first question is, during the beginning of exercise, what are the some acute responses of the cardiovascular, pulmonary, muscular, and endocrine system of the body? So first, what is acute responses? Acute responses are actions that occur in response to a single bout of physical activity or exercise. So when we say bout, it is a short period of intense activity. So basically, when an individual engages in physical activity or exercise, it can bring different challenges, stress, and response wherein all of the system of the body are affected and responsible to function well so that our body can adapt chronic stress and can back the body to homeostasis. So here are some acute responses of the system of the body during the beginning of exercise. In cardiovascular system, it increase in heart rate, stroke volume, cardiac output, blood pressure, and redirection of blood flow to the working tissues of the body. So in pulmonary system, it increase in air movement into and out of the lungs and increase blood flow through the lungs. In muscular system, it increase in force production, utilization, and production of energy and heat production. And lastly, in endocrine system, it increase in the release of epinephrine, which hormones that affect in our heart, and non-epinephrine that has effect in our blood vessels. So let's move on to the second question. How does a regular exercise program result in chronic adaptation to the cardiovascular, pulmonary, muscular, and endocrine system of the body? So let us know first what is chronic adaptation. Chronic adaptation refers to the adaptation that occur in the system of the body with repeated regular physical activity and exercise. So when an individual engages with a regular and repeated exercise, basically the body can automatically adapt and overcome those acute responses, challenges, or stress that result to a better performance of any physical activity or exercise. So regular exercise program result in chronic adaptation to the cardiovascular system through increasing in stroke volume and cardiac output and increasing in heart at the same absolute workload. Chronic adaptation to the pulmonary system through improving air movement into and out of the lungs and increased blood flow through the lungs at the same absolute workload. Chronic adaptation to the muscular system through increasing energy production from fat and decreasing lactic and formation at the same absolute workload. And lastly, chronic adaptation to the endocrine system through decreasing release of epinephrine and non-epinephrine at the same absolute workload. So let's go to the last question. Why do athletes and coaches need to be knowledgeable about the acute responses and chronic adaptations to endurance, exercise, and resistance exercise training? Athletes and coaches are must responsible and knowledgeable about the 2 primary areas of studies in exercise physiology because it will be a foundation and guide at the same time to know the process and how these 2 primary areas of study provide a positive result to our body. And it will help also to provide safety plays and performance to avoid any injuries and accidents. So yeah, that's all. Thank you.